How do you name molecular compounds and acids?
Child, why are you crying?
Are you my chemi godmother?
Why, yes, I am. And I'm here to teach you how to name molecular compounds and acids.
This is a dream come true.
Molecular compounds are composed of nonmetals. Remember to always pay attention to subscripts when naming a molecular compound or acid. First things first, you must determine whether the compound is ionic or molecular. Ionic is a metal plus nonmetal.
Binary molecular compounds consist of only two elements. The first element listed keeps its name, but the second adopts the ending "-ide". You do not need to worry about the charges because two nonmetals are combining, so electrons are shared and no ions are formed. This is why prefixes are used. The prefix is indicated by the subscript. For example, no subscript is mono, 2 is di, 3 is tri, 4 is tetra, 5 is penta, and so on.
So if you see the compound CO, you know it is carbon monoxide because of the single carbon and the single oxygen. And if you see CO2, you can tell it is carbon dioxide because of the single carbon and the two oxygens. Subscripts are not only in the end, so you could see S2O5 and classify it as disulfur pentoxide because of the two sulfurs and the 5 oxygens.
An acid's first element is always hydrogen. Acids are compounds made up of nonmetals with covalent bonds, but when they are exposed to water, they separate into ions. In other terms, acids are compounds that sit on the border between ionic and covalent. So how do you name them? Well, it's actually quite simple. The first thing you need to ask yourself is, does the anion contain oxygen?
If yes, check the ending of the root. If it ends in "ite", then the acid name will end in "us". For example, the compound HNO2. NO2 is nitrite, so this acid will become nitrous acid. If the original ending is "ate", just a reminder, this means more oxygen has been consumed, then the new ending will be "ic". So HNO3, previously nitrate, will be nitric acid.
Now back to the beginning of this. If no oxygen is contained, the acid is going to be different. Without oxygen, the acid will simply be named as hydro, root, ic. For example, HF is going to be hydrofluoric acid. And HCl is going to be hydrochloric acid.
Thanks, chemi godmothers. Chemistry is fun.